Alright, the final recording of the first part of Slight Disagreement, the podcast, the series, the finale.
Okay, I have no idea what he's talking about. This is just
It's part one.
part one.
Yes.
We're doing more than one part here.
I'm guessing.
Okay then. So we start with Mario.
He's in the nearest 7-Eleven. You know where it is.
Yes, of course. He's talking to the
It's the one with the.
clerk.
It's the 7-Eleven with the hobo in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Jeffrey.
He's talking to the store clerk. He's talking to Master Hands.
Yes.
Of course. All he wants is to buy some Gatorade.
We've all been there at Italian wanting Gatorade. I've been there. You've been there.
I mean, it's just normal stuff, you know?
Yes, it's every day.
I don't know what's the problem with him buying Gatorade.
It's insane amount of taxes.
I mean, it's just no one likes taxes. I mean,
especially not no red people.
Red people.
Yeah.
Red people are cheap. Cheap people.
Cheap Italians.
Cheap Italians. So he's unable to pay these taxes. These are ridiculous prices. So he calls up his friend in the IRS. He calls up Bowser. Now, Bowser, he doesn't know if he can really just give Mario a pass on these taxes.
Yeah, he had to go check up with his boss, Ganondorf.
Yeah, Ganondorf. He said no go. It's no go on this.
He said no go.
Yeah, I think there was something. I heard an explosion earlier.
I don't know what that was about.
Just,
I also heard a loud shout right before it. Falcon.
what was that? Do we know anybody?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, well, Bowser can't do anything. Master Hand's a jerk.
We could talk about Crazy, but he's crazy. One time he set the store on fire.
Yeah, I mean, really, does anybody even know where Crazy Hand is right now?
He's over there in that corner, hunched over.
Oh yeah, well, I guess we should.
He keeps mumbling about something crazy.
I don't know.
Let's not forget the secondary store clerk, Pit.
He's on the roof right now.
He's always on the roof. He's
staring up at the clouds.
shouting something about a goddess.
Like, why me?
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Pit's probably on par with Crazy Hand.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Anyways, Luigi walked in at one point. He got a Gatorade for $1, and when Mario asked why, Master Hand was just like, I like his clothes.
Yeah, everyone likes green. I think Master Hand has a problem with red. Yeah. And then, of course, we all know 7-Eleven's corporate ladder, corporate greed.
Yeah, the leader. It's well-known fact. It's Mega Man.
It's Mega Man.
Second in command, Sonic.
Sonic and Mega Man. Blue people tend to have a problem with Mario today.
Yeah. They like orange though.
They like orange. Well, they didn't like Tails. He changed color.
Yeah, they did that. He's like, no.
Kicked him out.
Why'd you dye your hair, Tails? He never really gave him a reason.
Don't you know that's a sign of a delinquent? That's just.
So of course they had to fire him. However, he was invincible no matter what they did. They literally tried to set him on fire one time.
Yeah, they had Crazy Hand on that, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah.
He just kind of flew back in though. Like 2 minutes later, his corpse is still there.
I think Pit even tried to take a couple shots at him with some arrows.
Shouting for the goddess Palutena.
We don't know what that's all about.
Yeah. Anyways, the reason why Mario had such high taxes is because Mega Man hates Mario.
Mega Man hates Mario. Yeah, Ganondorf also. I think he's friends with Link, right?
I think so. That's what I've heard.
Yes, I've heard he's friends with Link.
Yeah.
Ganondorf, he's at the IRS. He has a problem with Link. All of his friends just taxes the crap out of him.
Yeah. At one point, Mario's decided to try to steal the Gatorade, and he asked Link to start up the car. But Link's from like olden times. He didn't know how to use a car. So had him in reverse. Just.
Yeah.
And Mario's like, "What the heck, Link? Come on now."
There are not many things funnier than trying to see a Hylian drive a car.
Yeah, there's one. Watching two Hylians try to drive a car.
Zelda. That was hilarious.
Somehow she had the car upside down driving.
I don't even know how she managed to do that.
At one point, Captain Falcon came in. He got a Gatorade too for $1. And Mario was like, "Oh, come on! What the heck, man?"
That's twice in one day. I mean.
2 times in a row, man.
I don't care if he's red. He doesn't do that. You don't do that to somebody.
Yeah, I mean, he had a red hat. Mario has a red hat. He wasn't able to get it, though, for cheap.
Such a sad fact of life.
Eventually, Mario got fed up and was like, you know what? I'll pay for it. This led to some financial troubles.
Yes, his life was destroyed. He couldn't afford food, not even clothes. Yeah. He just had, like, boxers and some random...
One of those, like, undershirt type things, you know?
Yeah. 5 o'clock shadow.
5 o'clock shadow.
He got addicted to shrooms.
He doesn't even have his hat anymore. He had to sell it to get more shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good time. He lived in, like, a little shack.
Oh, can you even call a cardboard box a shack?
That's what I call cardboard box shacks.
Yeah.
No, shacks is Shaquille O'Neal.
So. Oh yes, he lived in a tiny shack. Those don't exist.
Yeah, they're 6 foot tall at
legend.
This is the story of Mario in Super Smash Brothers. Slight disagreement.
There will be more stories.
Yes, come back next time
for the story of Link.